Ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce a close friend and longtime partner in the work in the Jewish communities of Austria, the president of the Jewish community, Oskar Deutsch. He has been president since 2012 and was many, many years vice president when I was president, and I'm very happy and proud to introduce him and ask him to speak the introductory remarks. Ossi.
Dear Professor Armin Lange, dear distinguished organizers of the conference, I would like to thank the University of Vienna, the New York University, and the Tel Aviv University, and for sure also the European Jewish Congress for making this meeting of high-ranking experts, outstanding personalities, and important decision makers from all over the world possible here in Vienna to work together in dealing with anti-Semitism. Dear ladies and gentlemen, on my way here I came to think about how much time I have spent in recent weeks dealing with anti-Semitism in different forms. Just today, actually yesterday, another Nazi scandal in the circles of the Austrian Freedom Party came to light. The nationalist German fraternity Bruna Sudetia, whose members are FPÖ members and officials, is allegedly using an anti-Semitic and Shoah-glorifying book of songs. The songs tell of drowning Jews and the hope to manage the murder of a 7th million through gas. As long as officials of the Austrian Freedom Party are making anti-Semitic statements, we will not have any contact with this party. In the short time span since the inauguration of the new government, there were no less than 16, I repeat, 16 incidents where party officials acted in ways that were anti-Semitic, racist, or right-wing nationalist. Best known in the case of the front-running FPÖ official in the election of Lower Austria, who was supporting an organization of the extreme right and was a member of a right-wing fraternity that is publishing a book of Nazi songs. Another FPÖ official posted about Untermenschen, subhumans, on social media. The FPÖ suggests right-wing candidates for the University Council. These are not, ladies and gentlemen, isolated incidents. This is systematic. In this country, the FPÖ carries the responsibility for this network of incidents. But if their partners in government are not standing up to fight, and they have not yet done so, then the responsibility for normalizing these incidents will be on them. A few days ago, the Forum Against Anti-Semitism and I presented the report on anti-Semitism for the year 2017 to the public. The number of documented instances of anti-Semitism in this report has doubled within only 3 years. This statistic can only show us cases that have been reported, but we have to assume that there is a vast number of cases that are never reported. These developments are not only an Austrian phenomenon, but recognizable in nearly all European countries. The man criticizing right-wing anti-Semitism is just as right in his anger as the man criticizing Islamic anti-Semitism. Often overlooked are the Jew-hating stereotypes that rear their ugly heads from the swamps of the extreme left. We have seen for years a strengthening in the phenomenon of anti-Semitism under the guise of criticizing Israel, a strategy used by all camps. But the last years have brought with them a swelling of terrorist activity that gives Islamic anti-Semitism a more urgent sense of danger, especially to Orthodox Jews that are recognizable in the streets due to their kippot, etc., etc. No matter what direction anti-Semitism is coming from, the right, the left, traditional or Muslim anti-Semitism, it is time to stop this spiraling menace. This will need action on all levels of society and in all institutions, from the kindergarten to schools and job training centers, adult education and social media, in the field of criminal policy and so on. Educating about anti-Semitism, visits of former concentration camps with intense preparation and post-processing should be a firm component of school education. The Jewish community takes part in this effort with the project Likrat. That means in Hebrew, moving towards each other. Especially trained Jewish teenagers visit schools and other groups of their peers where they introduce them to Judaism in an authentic way, leading them to see multiple faces of culture and religion. This in-depth looks into what Judaism is, that the students receive, allow them to learn facts and thus prevent and counteract stereotypes and prejudices. This conference is a wonderful initiative and a chance to start the process with analyzing the roots and causes of anti-Semitism and reaching all the way to concrete courses of action. We have to succeed in anchoring the ostracism of anti-Semitism in society to a point when society develops methods of self-regulation that no longer accept any anti-Semitism. Not only politicians, but every member of civil society carries a share of the responsibility. And each and everyone needs to ask themselves the question, how and when are we affecting change? The German government has reacted to the rising number of anti-Semitic incidents and installed a commissioner for combating anti-Semitism. I cannot and I do not want to judge this initiative in any way, but I want to share my thoughts with you. In the end, the problem of anti-Semitism cannot be combated by an external force. What it takes is sensitization, higher awareness, and moral courage. every man and woman is a commissioner for combating anti-Semitism. Anti-Semitism is not only a threat to Jews and to Judaism. Anti-Semitism is one of the biggest threats to democracy. Thank you very much.